Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Lullaby and good night and God bless you, my baby. Lullaby and good night and God bless you, my love. so slow. Noel, Noel. I would sing of your goodness. I would sing of your love. Though the seasons comes quickly, you've always been Lord of heaven, what's your name? Sing louder. Na, 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 na. La, 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 na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Rice Krispies everywhere. Figure that open so you know. I'm like, we have to do ninja move, guys. Ninja moves. Because you know, when you just fell asleep, that's when you can, you know.
She's really...
I did not make her sleep last night.
So that she could sleep here? Oh my
Because
God.
the last,
That's even higher than earlier.
it's a fluorocortisone for, or is it Katerja that's high blood pressure? Amlodipine.
Oh, Katerja is...
Katerja. Was there? Why is that? They have to figure out something if that's high.
It could be. Or we can...
Position somewhere. Because her blood pressure this morning was 110.
Okay, so yeah.
110 over 58, I think.
Okay, we'll see.
She's snoring. She's like,
Mm-hmm. That's better. 1973, Mom. That was better.
Yeah. It was 110. And I just gave her Katerja too.
Oh, you just gave it now?
No, I gave her, was it 30 minutes ago?
Okay. Yeah, so probably hasn't
Yeah.
kicked in just yet.
Can I have another pillow? Because I'm going to use that one.
Yeah. Let me just change this.
She used to be able to just hold her all day.
Not when she's
Remember?
heavy now.
When she was in the NICU, I just hold her 12 hours, 48 hours.
She is way too big now, Mom.
I use her as my personal dumbbells, okay? I seriously have a video of me exercising using baby equipment.
Aww.
She's getting so heavy.
Melissa. But again, she confirmed. Okay, you're asking too much. Weren't you just over there? Go get it. I'm not gonna. Unless you do something wrong. Mm-hmm. That was horrible. Good. The baby's so cute. Probably.
Hey! No! Don't pull that, baby girl. You can't pull it. See? I will. No. Be nice. Do you want something to eat? Here. You sit down here. Get. How about this one? One by one. Good girl. Crunchy, crunch.
She would be a vision too. If they would allow it. Patients will need something. I didn't see her after our lesson.
Oh, yeah, she's not scheduled for today. Friday.
So they told me you might be going to, but they told me you might be going to the adult facility.
We have
Adult facility, that's right.
2.5 hours to go with. This infusion doesn't take long.
Shattered.
Well, it's 2.5 hours long.
I don't know. It was just-
Meanwhile, I will distract you with Rice Krispies.
Your lines and your.
Yeah. I don't have a Cheerio right now. Kiss mama.
Kiss mommy.
Kiss mommy. Give mommy a kiss.
So yeah, Danielle said I
Always
thought
comes out.
that they would get closer. In fact, you told me. Yeah, you did. You were sitting right here. It's been a while ago though. Oh, Danielle was out.
Bring people.
Oh, that one.
I know it looks good. I was thinking like, getting my light out.
Something so cool. You're making it look good.
So is there any truth to that? One?
Hmm?
Is there any truth to you visiting the doctor?
Riri, I'm just putting her on for infusion. Not a provider.
What do you
That's
think
not
about
how you can do everybody else, but there, someone here does what comes
See, next step, you might.
that? Yeah. What do you think of it? What do you think?
I never make it.
So dirty now. Come here, come here.
So is there any difference in registration?
I usually just pick them up from the front when they dig here, and I already have the stereo register and everything, have the arm down. She's been on vacation. There, y'all got enough for her water, she needs a break. Right, Ruth?
What's that?
Just say yes.
I don't want to say anything.
You don't need to.
She asked where you've been, and he's like, well, because you were on vacation.
Oh, I was on vacation, yes.
He said, you know, love us in life, we told him, you got enough, we got enough of your love.
And I went part-time, so. I'm just one.
So you have to- you have to let her know.
Yeah, she said we got enough
sleepy?
Looking like sunny Arizona.
Ooh, how was the temp?
70s for the day, 40s at night. So, nice, very nice from the day, and sunny at night. And then
Mm.
20 plus an hour? I don't know about that.
what are you talking about? I thought it was 40.
Well, no, I'm talking about for if you got the hours that you.
They are working weekends.
The third Saturday of every month. I wish they would do it at PA.
Yeah. Third Saturday, that's not.
I think it was last year.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
She's getting. Oh, can you help me close that one halfway?
on the
Yeah, or maybe
I'll close it all
open
the
the
way and I'll
window.
just do this.
Yeah, that would be good. So I can. Hang on. Stay there. I'll get some more. Just sit there, sit. That's what she's getting. She's getting that from that machine through this tiny little tube. And then it goes. If I can show you guys. She's asleep. I don't want to wake her up. Like that. So she has a port there. It's her port. She gets this treatment once a month. She used to get it like every week or something. I hope that she goes to sleep. Night night. either way. Whatever you have. You want me to press it again? Press it. Okay guys, so Celeste's infusion just started, I think about 20 minutes ago. And this specific infusion will last about 20 hours. So we're gonna be here for 20 hours, and I'm hoping that she will remain asleep because it's very challenging to keep her you know, calm when she's awake. She thinks that tubes are her friends and toys. So while she's doing that, I'm going to edit some of the videos that I took. I'm really hoping that I can get this video out by tomorrow.
fine.
I don't know, I gotta look it up. I screenshot it, I gotta look at it. Wanna take lunch now?
Yeah, I'm about to go. If you're okay with it.
Yeah. Do we need to get, consent?
Oh, no, she did already.
She was up?
Yeah, because she has to, it's online. Like they have to do pharmacy.
So really, it's just an infusion. I know it's more than that, but that's how we're treating.
Pretty much, yeah. We don't have to do anything else.
She said, which homegirl? Oh, okay, that's the one you're talking about?
Yeah, you're done with them, they messed up your
Oh,
food
yeah.
there.
Okay, I'll fix it. That's so weird. I'll let you know how it goes.
She's sleeping, yay. I know. I kept her awake until like really late last night. I'm getting sleepy just watching her. I'm like this. I need to do something. I can't because I might like move her. I opened it because ambient noise actually makes her sleep. Unless there's somebody screaming out there, but usually don't. If it's too quiet and all of a sudden a ball pin drop, it makes her jump. But if you just leave the noise, she's
She's used to that.
used to that. I mean, how many? 10.5 months at the hospital. You would think.
Did you want to move this over closer?
No.
So you can sit there?
Yeah. This is actually more comfortable. When we did that bonfire reserve that I showed you,
Uh-huh.
I told the family next time I'm making lechon.
Oh,
You know what that is?
no.
It's a roast pig.
Oh,
It's a whole pig they
Uh-huh.
cook on fire.
don't you have to have like a,
The big bowl.
yeah, like to turn it?
Yeah, you have to have like well, there's two ways of making it depending on what kind of lechon you're trying to make. There's like an old-fashioned New Zealand style where you dig a hole and you build a fire on top of it. Like you make a fire pit and you just let it cook for a long time. But the Filipino way, you have to have the roast, like the big bowl. You can probably just use like metal you know, in the Philippines we use bamboo there.
Oh, wow.
You don't have that kind of bamboo here, the size of a leg.
Right. She's so pretty.
I don't see us going home at all.
To back to the Philippines.
Yeah. It's too risky. Like, a lot of her meds are 1 month supply. And I think the most they can push the med is like 45 days. But what if you get stuck there because of all these COVID policies? Then what? It's not like nephrology can mail it to her.
Right.
You know, you can't mail medication, and those meds, they need to be at certain temperature to be mailed.
Yeah, that makes it hard. So were you supposed to go home?
The faster, we were supposed to go home last year.
I didn't know if there was one or the other wall.
You can unplug my phone if you need to.
There's one right beside that I got. Let's see if this makes a difference. Yeah.
Was it charging?
That's what it was.
I remember when the dialysis machine, do you remember that at the NICU? Like, just made this really strong sound.
Yeah, yes.
And I researched it. I told them, guys, I told the nurses, FDA, according to the FDA, it says you just have to unplug it. It's not connected to the bags. They're using it as a heater.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that type of dialysis,
Peritoneal?
yeah, it's not common to use a butyral to dialyze
For
a baby.
infants, yes. Not for anybody else, but for infants.
Yeah.
Because you have to, it has only so much, because you don't want to get them fluid overload, so you can't give them too much.
Oh. It's amazing. I don't think that even the Philippines do that kind of practice. Dialyzing an infant.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm sure that that's only available here.
I know when we went to Belize, we had to take our own equipment to dialyze a baby over there.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Well, maybe one day we can have a foundation that we can introduce these technology to countries, undeveloped countries.
That'd be nice.
You know, and then they can just have doctors and nurses to go there and train.
Right.
This is what you do. Okay, moms, go to there's places in YouTube you can find these information out. Don't freak out.
Right. Compliments of Celeste.
I did not take a video of the butyral and stuff because every time it's happening, every time I remember it's the nurse that's not comfortable to be. So I'm like, oh man, I forgot last night. You know.
I certainly wouldn't care if it was me.
Yeah. Like
No,
the
I'm all
process
for
of
promoting education. And that's really what you're doing. You're promoting education and helping other people.
Yeah. It's really hard, like, 'cause you know, I went online because right now it's in the technology era. So you would think that there will be at least one family out there that are writing something about their child or documenting what's going on. Like, I could not document, well, I did document when Celeste was small on dialysis, but it's really more on her progress, her videos. There's no explanation. I wasn't in the mindset to do that at the time, but now I realize I wish I did that.
I just want to look at it. I want to wake her up.
She won't wake up.
Okay, yeah, I just want to see it because I wasn't the one that accessed it. Okay, thank you. Because I have to document that it's okay, so I want to make sure it's okay.
The other miss, they had the tape all over it. Cause
Right, so she has to look at it.
I hope that they can change her GJ because the thing popped and I checked it. I'm gonna double check it. Do you have those two syringes to check G2?
I would have to look. I'm not sure.
It's the black one, the skinny. I think it's the same syringe that you guys use to want some of the meds. I'm pretty sure I have it. Hang on. I do have a go bag. No, I have her G tubes. I can't connect her feeding tube right now. That's too much tubes. Besides, I can feed her at night if I need to.
Can you feed her at night sometimes?
Oh, she still goes on feeding at night time. She doesn't finish her food during the day, like her milk. It's not kinked. It's okay to be like that.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
It's fine. Oh yeah, because if it's king, the machine gonna start like not trip, gonna start like make a noise.
Okay.
Yeah, because it cannot flow.
Okay. I was gonna move it because it's too close to her mouth, but if that's okay,
Yeah.
just leave it. gets her medication back. Just moving you here, sweetie.
There's an old system for with, and she said,
Lost my earrings. I just have to find my earrings later. I dropped my earrings. Celeste pulled it. If I can find my earrings, that would be great. I think I put it somewhere earlier.
sleeper.
Well, I kept her awake
Yeah.
last night.
Oh, so she would relax today.
Yeah.
Blood pressure's been good. 653 and 72.
And it was like 1:30 earlier.
Okay.
I told Mel Mel knows her, Celeste already. She's awake. Her blood pressure is off the roof. You can't get anything from her. So when she fell asleep, I opened the doors.
Right.
And she came in and she's like, yeah, she knows exactly what I meant. She's asleep. It was still at 120 when she took it, I think. 120 or 110.
I had 132 over 92,
That was the very first one. She was awake.
and then 118 over 73.
Yep,
118 over
that's-
61.
That's the second one. There was a dentist that Dr. Risneo recommended for Celeste.
Okay.
And I made an appointment with him, but we had to cancel it. I don't know why we had to cancel it, but when I switched phones, I lost the phone number.
Okay, do you remember the name?
Yeah, and I don't know what I did to that note, because
It's okay.
I could not find her, like, hospital book that I put
Okay.
together.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Do you remember the dentist's name?
That's the one I don't remember.
Okay,
I
that's
don't.
fine. Melissa's here. Dr. Shana's not here, but Melissa's here, so we'll figure it out.
I don't think that Melissa knows.
Oh, all right.
Jen is the one that wrote it.
All right, Jen is here as well.
Yeah, that was, I think before the kidney transplant, she gave it to me.
All right. So let me find out.
She wrote it, she said this is the preferred. She wrote it and gave it to me. And I made an appointment that same week. Well, no, she told me to wait. We had to, I know for sure Jen is the one that gave it to me. And then when I had it, I inserted into the book, wrote it onto the book, made an appointment 2-3 weeks later, and I lost the book. It's in the house somewhere, but we shifted so many things. She grabbed
I'll see if I
everything.
can find out. All right, we'll write it down again.
Huh?
We'll write it down again.
I know, right?
Okay.
I left a recall message. It's not really a recall, but it's like stuff that people are playing transfer sets with or damaging the transfer sets ultimately. But we currently use a product that can damage transfer. Well, anything that contains like bleach. Yeah. So it's damaging some transfer sets. I haven't left it on your desk as a, take care of it. I left it as an FYI. Now I'm gonna look, I don't know which transfer resets. It's certain transfer sets. So if I just glance at the picture, it looks like a transfer, our transfer sets. And so I went to the book already. Yeah, alcohol is definitely listed as one of those things on there. And so I went to the book, the corporate deals for nephrology nurses, and I put a little tab, what I found in the book, if you wanna look at that. What I found about cleaning it. It's sitting where, the station decides from. And so I bookmarked it with a purple bookmark, because, I'm looking into it still, but I just wanted to let you know, I wasn't leaving it for you to take care of, which is why it's there on your desk. Alright.
No, she was just, asking why you're upset. No, she was just like, oh, I just need to know so I know when I need to leave early. I was like, no, it's
Oh, okay.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it just makes sense to come on here.
There's that.
Which one? What was the?
I did the first one, but not the second one. Was there anything? Beautiful. Works for me.
Your eye. I needed to put it on. Yeah, Danielle's here. I don't know if she's, not gonna.
Oh, yeah, I saw it. Do y'all want I can copy it. This is my OCD. I typed it in. So I have to for my record. Thank you.
Thanks, Kim.
Yeah, I don't know if she wants to visit it or not. I know she's
Oh,
going out.
here, she's here. What color we got?
Blue and all of these. Small and neat. No, you're way petiter than me. Girl. What do you think? Should I have What do you want that eyelash? Eyelash, yeah. What kind of highlight do you use?
This one is already. I can tell.
Okay, well, while you find it. We'll see.
Here's a few. I wrote down, they had to take Medicaid and CHKD privileges. So there was only 3 that we came up with. This is the one that that Melissa says is the best. And Jem was looking too, but that's the one right there. Pamela
It was-
Morgan.
It was it was a firm. It's a whole firm.
Yeah, it was a group. So there was three different names. They're all females. But that was the one she recommended.
Okay. Thank you.
All righty, you're welcome.
Oh, no, I mean, we could do it sooner, it's just not gonna be. Tell her just call. Alright, thanks, okay. Alright, bye. Try to make miracles happen, and miracles may happen, yeah. Now, with those steps. We already did for that. That's not cool.
So this is a and she has her name on it. Well, like what is that?
by herself. Yeah. I'll be quick. Moving.
Yeah.
I love the bowel.
Okay, if I see it, I'll let you know.
No, I found that you're in the back. It's okay if I
Okay.
don't.
That's because I had it on pause.
Oh, thank you so much. Have a good day.
Okay, that's it.
I tried it twice. I'm like, why the number is so familiar? Oh, you know, just in case. That's why when I tried to review it, oh. What do you call that if it's double?
Double-sided.
That's all I think. Are you about to run away?
I've been holding it.
Did they pick up?
Will she stay up late tonight?
Probably.
You don't care though, because you're a night owl, right?
I care more now because
Right.
if I don't,
Yes.
I think I kept her awake until 11. And then when I gave her her meds, she woke up, so I played with her for an hour.
Yeah.
I really tired her out.
That's
And
why
then
she's getting a solid nap
yeah.
now.
And then on the way here, I made sure that I didn't feed her at home. I had fed her in the car. So
Okay.
keep her awake, otherwise she'll.
Oh, no, we can do 10:30.
It's just fall asleep in the car. It's okay.
Oh, sorry, I just put double charge. Hey, Rachel. Getting center. Do you have an estimated time for the new crisis?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you.
the afterglow of this daily war. I need so much more than just holy water. The wind is roaring my heavy song. It's been way too long since I almost caught her. Baby, let me lay here a while until the day moves over. I'm hanging on, yes, I'm staying home. I need so much ground just to keep from floating. My love is roaring that heavy song. It's been way too long since I almost caught her. Baby, let me lay here a while until my heart goes sober. Baby, let me lay here a while until my heart goes sober.
You can turn it on.
Are you sure?
Mhm. She's awake now. Game over. I think it's that one.
Is this
right there.
one? I never turned mine. So
Like,
bright.
that's
Sorry. You look cozy. You cozy? What you munching on?
She's munching on Rice Krispies. Cause if
Are
I
they like rice cakes, just chopped up?
no, just the flakes, rice flakes.
Oh. Are they just like plain? Oh. Is that yummy?
She likes the texture of it.
Yeah, kind of crunchy.
It keeps her
Sorry.
occupied.
Beauty pie.
Yeah, it keeps her busy.
You know,
That's
that's-
good.
The only thing I would give. Sorry, I'm not wearing my mask. She keeps
Oh,
it
it's
off.
okay.
Yeah. If I'm wearing it now, that's what she goes for.
Oh, scratch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. But yeah, she's I decide to wear red socks to match her.
Well, I'm glad you coordinated.
It was inside. This was inside her outfit earlier. It's too cold outside.
It's so cold. Yeah, she looks cozy.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's overwhelming, but we make it.
Yeah. Is Dad home?
No. Yeah,
Did he
that's.
get to come home for the holidays?
He came home Christmas, I think before Christmas. And then last week he left. He stayed for a while.
Oh,
That's like
nice.
longer.
Then you
Stay.
used to.
Yeah. He needs to get back to work.
It's time.
No,
Get him out
it's,
the door.
you know. Why was her potassium discussing that? Was it the kidney or?
What?
I don't understand that though. Like, because I remember
Sorry.
when she was on dialysis,
Mhm.
she had, when she was on dialysis, she needed to, you can sit down.
Thanks.
You can move. Sorry about that.
I'll just stay there.
When she was on dialysis, they had to remove the potassium. Was it the potassium they had to remove
Yeah.
from the milk?
Yep.
And then when she was out of dialysis, she needed the potassium.
Like the potassium supplement.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why was that?
So when your kidneys don't function on their own and you need dialysis, your body doesn't remove excess potassium, and so then it just can build up in your body.
That's why, you know, some of it's removed with dialysis, but that's why we don't want
They
to
did
have
it
too
with
much
the
in
milk
food.
thing.
Yeah. So like that's why we didn't want her to have too much in her diet, because then, you know, normally if we eat too much potassium, our body we just pee it out, right? But for her, when your kidneys don't function, then it just builds up in your body. So that's why we had to take it out of her milk. And even kids who aren't on formula and are on dialysis, they usually have to have a low potassium diet. But then she got a kidney, so now she has functioning kidneys, and so.
Why did we have to give her if we were?
Stuff's in there.
But why did we have to? Now she is on supplement. So when she was on dialysis and her kidney wasn't functioning, she cannot, her body is not taking out the excess one. And then when she finally got her kidney after the transplant, we had to give her a supplement. So that's not normal to give anybody a supplement, though.
Sometimes, yeah, it is. Which in the renal clinic we see both. We see high potassium, we see low potassium. So
Even after kidney transplant.
yeah, and especially she's also on a phosphorus supplement. So sometimes we have to restrict it, sometimes we have to supplement it. So it's not abnormal, you know. It just is.
This is just to keep her.
Yeah.
I know it's for you.
You like it?
She said, "Mama," she knows. She said, "Mama, it's right there." I need to hide it because she will take it and it's glass.
Like the whole. Oh yeah.
Oh, she broke one of these. I was not happy.
Pretty.
I was not a happy camper. This was given to me by her grandmother. Signature housewares. This was a gift last summer. So when she broke one of the pieces,
Not happy.
because I don't know where she got it. She gives me stuff, like nice, cute things like this that you can store and I can just put in a microwave.
That is
Put it in
really
the fridge.
nice. Like the glass ones are really
Yeah.
nice for that.
Like I put her food on this one and put it in the fridge and just heat it up. Actually put this in the freezer.
Yeah,
Just
that works
don't
too.
don't fill it up. I mean, it has that fusing.
Is that the whole? I have a couple of those
Yeah.
too. The thing that you can twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, I was told that when you first put it in the freezer, just keep this tab open. Like, don't put it there when it's too hot.
Yeah, don't, because that temperature change can crack it if you put it from hot to cold. You're doing a good job with that, Celeste. That was
Yeah,
good.
she likes it.
Yeah, she's doing great.
Yeah, good job.
Is she eating much?
She's eating about I measure it. So
Okay.
she eats about 2 ounces per meal.
Okay.
So
So that's
three
more than
times.
last time.
Yeah,
So she was eating 1 ounce twice a day last time I saw you.
yeah, and now it's 3 ounces,
Oh.
and that's with the milk. So I'm sure
total.
if we remove the milk, that's her weight's gonna sink.
Hi.
'Cause-
Hi.
Look how big you're getting.
And look at
Look
her
what she's
eating those.
eating.
And you're eating.
Yeah, and she climbs. I have
She
to
does.
show you a video later. She climbs.
Climbing. Oh.
She climbs. She climbed from her. I wasn't paying attention to her because I was around her, and all of a sudden I turned around and she was already on the chair. I'm like,
How did you do that?
did you just do that? And we've been teaching her, like through physical therapy, you need to learn how to climb, you know.
Yeah.
But when she finally did it and I wasn't looking,
Like, how did you get up there?
it's like,
Now you're
okay,
in trouble.
now I need, that's the only thing that she can climb because we have a ranch house.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
it's not
those
like
stairs.
upstairs.
No. But she goes to her grandma's house. Yeah, we pay
Climbs.
attention to her. Because we have to teach her to climb, learn how to come back down. When she was up there, I'm like, how did you do that? And then she pointed to the table, like,
That's how.
feed me that.
Yeah, she's getting so tall.
She is getting so big. Hi. What?
That's
You like,
Oh,
you like
don't.
that? Is that funny?
Yeah. So she eats 2 ounces every meal. So that's 3 times per day. It's like it's when she wakes up around 8:30, 12, and then I tried not to feed her after 6. Otherwise, her reflux is uncontrollable at night.
Okay.
Because I don't know why. But sometimes it's like I just pushed it to 2 ounces. I think it was a month ago. Probably less than a month ago. It was 2 ounces per meal, but I have to break it down. Like I have to feed her at 9 o'clock, and like half of it at 10, another at 11.
Okay.
So it's like six meals. The whole 6 ounces is like 6 meals. There are like 2 to 3 times a week. It's like almost half and half. She wouldn't finish the whole 2 ounces.
Okay.
I have to do the breakdown thing.
Is
but
that 2 ounces of food?
solid food.
Solid food. Okay.
That's in addition to her milk.
Okay.
She drinks the milk still, and like alongside with that. So first thing that she does in the morning when she wakes up is I put it in a sippy cup.
Oh, good. I was gonna ask, what is she drinking her
She
formula
does
out
it in
of?
a sippy cup. She has a sippy cup for water and a sippy cup for her milk.
Okay.
And sometimes I put apple juice in it, but I was gonna ask you about that.
Okay.
Isn't the apple juice have high in potassium? I've been giving it to her.
Well, like I said, she does not have any dietary restrictions, and her potassium was
For
low today.
potassium, yeah.
So yeah, I don't think we need to worry about potassium.
But
so.
I didn't give it to her. I didn't give it to her as much because the last time that I gave it to her twice per day, she wouldn't eat a whole lot, drink a whole lot. It's like an ounce, like to wash her whatever she's eating. It's not like enough for me to worry about. But I figured out that
Yeah, I mean,
still
even
calories.
if it were high in potassium, that's not going to be enough to
Yeah.
cause anything.
So that's basically like 6 ounces in a whole day. That's
Okay.
what she's eating.
What is she eating? Is it like the stuff, the soup stuff that you're making?
Yeah, the one that I but I left it she eats it in chunks now.
Okay, good.
Because
So we're progressing.
we're progressing on the texture, but the amount still not. Because she
Well,
would stop eating it.
But we have, because the last time I saw you in November, you've gone up since then.
Once,
So
yeah.
probably a slow progression, but a
Yeah,
progression nonetheless. So, okay, great.
Yeah. And then
Well, and that's good too. Those are crunchy.
yeah. She snacks all day.
Okay. So in
And
between her meals.
In between. Like if I have to keep her distracted, this is my friend.
Yeah.
Right here.
That's how I was with my kids too.
But
You
not
just
the
feed them
Cheerios.
snacks.
If you feed her Cheerios, she would not eat
Anything else.
Anything else.
She loves them.
She pushes it away and she keeps pointing to the box.
She loves them.
Yeah, I have to hide them and change them to very different places because she would even push this away. You
For the
feed her too
Cheerios.
much Cheerios.
What are you giving her
I should
for snacks?
send a message to that company.
Okay, I'm keeping you in business.
I'm keeping you in business. Send her a Cheerio.
What do you put in these Cheerios?
Just that, because she just
so
try.
Oh no, I was just kidding. I said, what do you put in these Cheerios to make them so
So
yummy?
good, right?
Ask
She
the
likes
company that.
she likes the plain. She's not very
You look
picky.
tired.
She's not a picky eater.
That's good.
Yeah. So for the type of food that I feed her, I have 4 different types of things that, and I switch them throughout the day.
Okay, what do you mean by that?
So I have like this today. I told her it was a broccoli mush. It wasn't. It was actually cauliflower. No wonder when she looked at me like yellow
She's
and
like,
broccoli.
that's the wrong color.
Yeah, it was cauliflower. I just used the mincer.
Oh yeah.
Like there's like something you can get from Tupperware that cuts them. I use that, and I don't cook them often.
Cauliflower?
Yeah, I don't cook them because sometimes you go to the store and you see the dark spots
Yeah.
and like
Not
it's
that
not
fresh.
sushi. But
It actually is. Just FYI.
It's safe.
It is safe. It's just oxidation. Totally fine.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I know it is a little
Hey.
weird.
she's mad at me.
You mad at your mama?
Mhm.
You be nice.
Yeah.
You be
So
nice.
rice.
Oh. Yes. I know. What? Oh, you like that?
She has her own day.
Oh, you do. Is that funny?
Yeah, come on, eat. So mommy can talk.
So you give her cauliflower.
Yeah, cauliflower. That particular mix is cauliflower, some chicken. So I put. I think I usually. No. I usually. Please no. Please no. Please no. No, baby. Here. She's annoyed with this tubes.
I don't blame her.
I put chicken and I put ground, with the cauliflower, I put ground turkey.
Okay.
I browned the ground turkey and then I put the cauliflower and bell pepper in it. That's it. And then on the other type of food that I make her, it's basically rice. I specifically use jasmine rice. I think because I eat her food too.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna make a whole meal there, you might
Yeah.
as well.
And I buy the ground chicken, but I don't put a whole lot of meat in it. I usually make like a big pot batch. So in 10 heads of cauliflower, I only put like 3 pounds of meat in it.
Okay.
And then on the rice, it's half rice, half vegetables. So it's
Okay.
if it's 5 cups of rice, 5 heads of cauliflower, and like 5 heads of
Does this need
broccoli.
to be attached to her?
Yeah. Well, that's just a blood pressure cup. Yeah. I don't know if they're trying to get it out.
I don't know either, but I'm sure it'll be.
Yeah. Sydney.
They can get it if they need to.
Sydney, do. Wait. No, she's not answering in Bulgarian anymore. Okay. If I say Sydney, usually she would see. It means sit down.
Synology.
I tried to talk to her in Bulgarian because we talk Filipino at home.
Oh, you do? Does your husband speak Filipino?
No, he's Bulgarian.
Yeah, I didn't know if he also spoke
Yeah.
Filipino though.
I think he just. I don't know. He, like 2
Maybe
words.
he understands a little bit,
Yeah.
but yeah.
No, he doesn't. But because we don't speak it enough in front of him, we speak English around him.
Oh, okay. Do you speak it with your son too?
Yeah,
And
especially when
Celeste
they're
too?
mad. That's it. Not Tagalog. That's the one part of me comes out. Oh man,
That's okay.
I'll clean it up. But yeah. So hang on. So 5 cups of rice, 5 cups of cauliflower, 5 cups of broccoli. No, 5. Not 5 cups. 5 heads of broccoli. I try not to put onions in it because I found that she have more reflux with onion.
Okay.
But I put garlic in it.
Okay.
And I put bell pepper.
Okay.
I usually, when I make that big of a batch, I usually do 5, 5, 5. It's just easier for
Yeah.
me to remember.
Pretty consistent.
And if I don't put bell pepper, sometimes she doesn't eat it. I think she really likes the taste. She likes bell pepper.
That's good. So she's definitely getting her veggies in.
Yeah, I put a lot of her veggies, but I lost that sheet that you gave me to foods to watch out for. I still follow that.
Okay.
And I wrote down the vegetables that to keep away, like the carrots, the high potassium.
So those are
I still
fine.
put carrots.
Those are fine. You can give her whatever you want as far as vegetables go. She
Mm.
can have the high potassium ones because she needs potassium now.
Mm.
Okay, so you can give her even potatoes. You can give her those are fine. Carrots are fine.
So should I just start to introduce her to her half just in case? Because the last time I went on it.
I mean, I wouldn't go overboard and give her all the potassium, but I mean, you can add in you could add in.
So baby, no.
But you know, if you wanted to like put in carrots into your mix, or if you wanted to add potatoes to your mix, I would say go for it.
Go for it.
Mhm. Or if she
Well,
wanted to
I
eat a
do put
banana,
carrots.
totally fine.
I forgot. I do put 2 carrots on each one of
Okay.
those. And then another one
This
that
came off, and I don't know if this needs to be on.
Oh, yeah, it's her blood pressure.
I was like, I don't know. if
She
you
took it out.
Need that or what?
It's not happening anymore.
No, not that you're
Now
awake.
she had 130 over whatever earlier. 131. When she's awake,
She's like, nope.
she knows.
I know.
It's no way.
Okay, ready? I'm
Just
done.
looking at you.
She's looking at you. I will hold her. Should I hold her? I will hold her.
Yeah, you can hold her, Mom.
So, so, and then I have another mix. I actually put 2 carrots on each one of them. That's why they're, like, you actually, what did I do with it? What did I do with it? What did I do with her food? It's probably in inside.
Oh, okay.
or
Yeah,
something.
that's fine. Bye,
Um,
Celeste.
oh, say bye-bye, Miss Brenda.
You keep up the good work.
Yes.
I haven't seen her in so long.
She's
She's so big.
She's so big.
And
Walking everywhere.
Oh, getting in
I can't put a bow in her. Takes it off.
I have to go see a patient.
So I'm so happy that I did that when she was small. You know, sometimes if I tell her, you know, don't remove this, and she gets my attention, and I will tell her it makes mommy sad. I try not to do that all the time. Like, she doesn't want a bow, she doesn't want a bow.
Okay, so she's eating that kind of mix 3
You
times
need
a
her like
day.
this? Yes, and then her other mix is it's her noodle ones. So it's macaroni. I don't know how many pounds of macaroni, but I use 2 boxes,
Okay.
like that small box, just a regular macaroni. But I would do chicken chunks. I
Okay.
would cut the chicken chunks like 1/4 inch
Mhm.
chicken chunks, and I saute it with garlic, chicken. I put celery in it, but I mince the celery because she choked before celery. I don't like to overcook the celery. I just kind of like leave it there and keep the little crunchy texture. And carrots, but it's usually 2 boxes of macaroni, 2 how do you call that? The celery thing? Two bunch.
Oh, the whole thing.
The whole,
Whatever that's
you know, when you buy it from the store, 2 of those.
Okay.
I figured she needed a fiber. It's like high fiber because it's all fiber and water. And then, and I put 5 carrots. What else do I put in it? 5 carrots. There's something else. Macaroni.
Almost done.
I put 2 boxes of macaroni, 2 heads of celery, 5 carrots, a head of 2 heads of broccoli, and that's it. I make the stock just with the chicken. I don't buy the canned ones. I don't trust it. I mean, it's good, but I just felt like it's not, like the fresh chicken would do the trick. And then I just added, because you told me that it's okay to put a little bit of pepper before.
Yeah.
Pepper,
absolutely.
salt and pepper.
Mhm.
It doesn't seem to bother her,
That should be
but
fine, yeah.
the onions bothers her. I
Yeah.
think.
I mean,
I think it does, because
if
when I
there's something that
removed
you
it,
think that bothers her, she doesn't have to have it. I mean, there's nothing
Yeah.
like, it's totally fine.
because when she's taking a nap, one time how I really found out and confirmed a few times is I fed her the soup, the macaroni soup.
Mhm.
When I gave it to her and then she takes a nap, wakes up crying. And other than milk and that's the only thing I fed her all day. Because that's the only thing that was available all day.
Yeah.
And she woke up crying, and same thing at night. It's like, what's going on with you? So I cooked something else. I gave her the rice the following day, and it didn't bother her. And so I researched all ingredients, and I found that onions could cause, like for some people, I'm sure if I put just a little bit, but when I use onion, it's like,
Yeah, I do too. I use like the whole thing. It's like a
you know,
whole
I'm
onion.
sure if I just use like the what do you call it, the brown small ones,
Yeah, shallot.
the shallots, I
Mhm.
think it's okay. But I just removed it for her. I don't take chances, because I was up all day for
Yeah.
a couple days until I figured out what happened.
I was like, ah.
Dig through the
You're
trash.
fast, Celeste. Are you fast?
Nay. Mwah.
Okay, and so does she eat anything? What does she snack on? You said
So she snacks on
Cheerios.
this.
And what are those called?
I
Rice?
think it's Rice Krispies,
Okay.
but it's not. Is it Rice Krispies? But not the.
Are they salty or sweet?
They're bland.
Or just nothing? They don't have any. Tastes like rice?
I'll try it.
I'm okay. I would, but I haven't done it in my mouth. I'm like, eh.
It's like it's has some sweet, but it's really bland.
Okay.
I tried to
Do you
give
buy them in a
her.
bag? They come
It's
a
in a
bag?
box.
Oh, okay.
It's in the box. I think it's called. I think it's rice cereal. That's what it is.
Rice cereal.
Mhm. That's rice cereal.
Okay.
And so she snacks on this all day.
Does she eat any fruit?
And then I gave her. Well, her snack is normally in between
Mm-hmm.
the meal. So if she finished the 2 ounce every 2 hours,
Mhm.
I mean every meal, in the middle I usually give her like half of an apple
Okay.
or something like that. I don't give her oranges, because that was in the restriction list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she can have oranges if you want to introduce them.
But I thought
Bananas as well.
not too much orange juice, not too much orange because of the.
But she
Program.
can have.
She can have a little bit, but not a lot.
She cannot have grapefruit.
Yeah, and
Oranges.
cranberry.
Cranberry's fine.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. She can have
Can
cranberry.
I have that list that you gave me before?
I'm not sure what list I gave you. What was it for?
The dietary. It was a food list.
Well,
For,
it was probably potassium when she needed to restrict
Yeah.
potassium. But she doesn't need to do that anymore.
I thought that it was the post-transplant food list.
So, what I gave you for post-transplant, there was no food list. The only thing in our post-transplant nutrition information is like, it's broken down into sections like, food safety, the food and drug interaction, which is Prograf and grapefruit.
Mhm.
There's one on, I think there's a calcium section where she needs to get enough calcium.
Mhm.
And then there's one on, I think there's like a section on, immediate post-transplant, how they need a little more protein for wound healing.
Oh,
But there's not actually like food lists of things to avoid in that.
which one? Okay, so the food, the things to avoid was
It was probably potassium.
for potassium and her, like the minerals that to avoid. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was when she was on dialysis.
Mhm.
So we're good. There's nothing. She can have everything as long as she does okay with it. So
Mhm.
she can even have a banana, which I know like is one of the.
Actually, it's not the banana that was, because remember when she was on high potassium, I removed the banana off her diet, but I continued to the carrots. The carrots have higher potassium than the banana.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I
That's
was
fine.
mushing bananas.
Yeah.
And you're like, are you sure what you've been feeding her? It was carrots.
Carrots.
And then, because it was carrots all week. I don't know why. And
Well, anything that you thought she couldn't have before, she can have. So if you want to introduce anything, that's fine. If you want to give her some oranges, that's totally fine. If you want to give her even a little orange juice, that's fine. If you want to give her, like I said, bananas, whatever.
Here, you stay in this box. You stay in here. See? Yum, yum.
And actually, the more like this is a good time to introduce food to kids is when they're younger. Because they're more accepting of those foods rather than waiting, not giving them at all, and then waiting until they're older. And so, yeah.
So you can have
Whatever
everything.
you want. You can do whatever you want.
Everything. There was a food list. I think it was. I don't know where I saw it. That kidney transplant is absolutely no grapefruit, but these are the stuff to keep
So there are,
raw. Like you can't have raw meat. You can't have.
yeah,
raw
so
fish.
that's like the food safety arena. So like, you have to wash your fruits and vegetables really well. She has to avoid undercooked meats. So like, you're not going to give her a medium rare steak. You need to make sure it's cooked through.
Or fish.
No raw fish. She can have fish. Fish is really good for her, but no raw fish.
Okay.
And then, if you make eggs, like make sure they're not runny. Like, they need to
She's
be.
allergic to eggs.
Oh yeah, no, I knew that. Eggs and milk. You're not going to be feeding her any eggs, are you? Yeah. So that's
She's
an
allergic
easy
to
one.
eggs and milk.
Yeah, like it would be like no unpasteurized milk, no runny eggs, no raw fish. Yeah, so those are really like the only anything that poses a food safety risk. It's basically the same things like when you're pregnant, So that they say to
Make sure, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, because even when pregnant, you're somewhat immunocompromised. So
Yeah.
anything that could make you sick. So that's basically the extent of. And then grapefruit is an absolute no-no. But then there are some foods that are related to grapefruit. But the research is not real consistent on that.
Baby girl.
So there's really no.
No bitch. Bitching hurts. Did she drop blood?
No, I don't see it. It's red, but I don't see any blood.
She's bitched me. Girl. Are you de-accessing her? I'll hold her. I'll just close my eyes. I'll close my eyes.
Hey, I know
Hi.
we have to tag her now.
Did you talk to her about stacking?
We were talking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, look what she did.
So what do you, that's okay, we can just roll it in the blanket. So are you gonna, do you wanna stop giving her the med?
It's up to you.
I'd rather stop giving her the med and see what happens unless you wanna do something different.
You want to
diet-wise.
stop it now and then just do a follow-up next week to make sure.
Yeah, because I need to follow up her Prograf dose too, cause it went from 8 to 6, but it was a late draw this morning, so. I'll
Yeah,
check
I gave it to her at 9. So,
And it was
you
drawn
want
it
yeah, we can come back
close
next.
to 11, just for labs, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
which
you're okay stopping it
Mhm.
and seeing what happens if it goes
Yeah,
back up,
totally.
we'll restart it?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So which one, this is the fludrocortisone I have to stop? Okay.
And then leave the Prograf the same, but we'll recheck it next week.
Okay.
Okay, and we can just stick her vein,
Okay.
okay?
So-
Like we've done before,
Prograf,
no change.
no change, even if it's low? It's okay?
Right, because it was a late draw. It was drawn after the fact.
The fact,
More
yeah,
than the 12-hour increment, so
just come back.
that's why I want to redraw it to see what it really is.
My
On
goal was
the-
really
on
to
the-
come at 9.
On the 12-hour mark, though, I need
Yeah.
it to be an accurate one, or else I can't really tell.
Yeah.
I don't like to make adjustments on that kind of med if I don't really know
Yeah.
whether it's high or low.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, because
Okay.
that was a little bit, like this morning.
Yeah.
Okay, here, I'll hold her.
She's all about helping.
Ooh, man. I hate this needle. Is it good? I could feel it when they pull it. Like one time they did it, and I did not expect that big of a needle.
She's just so calm about it.
She just likes to see it.
She's like, as long as I can watch.
I could watch myself getting stick by a needle, but I cannot bear to watch her. I can actually watch her before, right? Like if you just put if you stick her here, I don't mind that, but this needle is big.
So whenever you guys are done, you have an x-ray downstairs so that they can look at her GJ tube.
Oh, Celeste.
Oh, it's they have to replace it.
But they have to do it with fluoros. They have to look at it.
Oh, okay.
So she has to get the imaging done for it.
So the same place.
First floor.
So it's just go to radiology, and then if it needs a replacement, they will
They'll do it
replace
there.
it.
Yep.
I checked it. It's not inflating. It's not. I feel like I just gave her because when I pulled it up, I didn't pull back anything.
Here, come here. Let's try and do your blood pressure really quick. Sorry, Karen, you guys can keep talking.
No, you're fine.
I'm gonna take
It's
her.
okay. Stop for
Mm-hmm.
the cortisone. Stay with.
And then we'll see what happens with her potassium. So I would say don't make any dietary changes.
Just kept it there.
Just feed her the same things you are feeding her. We'll take her off the fludrocortisone, see what happens to her potassium level, and then we can go from there. And
Okay.
we test it every time, so we can always make changes if
Yeah.
something changes.
Well, she
So-
said, to wait until to draw another lab
Yeah.
next week. So I think that's a good plan.
That's a good plan. Yeah, I think
Come
so
back.
too. So
Continue what we're doing. And if she
And then
doesn't
see what
need a
happens.
fludrocortisone, then we discontinue it.
and then we can see what happens to her potassium. And so. Okay, that sounds good. And tell me what your recipe is for your Elecare.
It's the same.
Okay.
20 scoops. 20 scoops.
And how much water?
It's 100. 1,000. I think 1,080.
Okay.
Thing is the same.
Okay, sounds good. Yep, that's what I had too. And then how much are you giving her during the day?
So during the day, she drinks about between 600 and 700, and then the rest just goes to the tube.
Okay.
And that actually makes about, by the time I put the Elecare, it's about 1,200, close to 1,200.
Okay.
So she eats like,
Do you give her all of that during the day?
no, she goes J2 at night.
No, but I mean like you give her all that whole, what the recipe makes, she gets all of that?
I usually make the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
And then during the day, I try to give it to her as much as I can, and whatever does residual, just J2 at night.
So you make this recipe all at once and she gets all of that?
Yes,
Okay.
and 24 hours
She gets the whole
it all.
recipe?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I thought you said during the
Oh,
daytime.
no, that's
No
okay.
way.
No, that's a lot during the day.
No. Yeah, she gets
Okay.
all of that.
Okay.
And I try to push her solids, and she's still. I tried to give it to her 2.5 ounces, and she threw up on me.
No, that's okay.
So I went
We've
back.
already gone up, so we can just
Okay.
take it slowly. See how
Yeah.
she does with it. Is she still in feeding therapy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. She has OT. They keep very close attention to her.
Okay, great.
And our goal actually is to bring her to 3 ounces. Bye bye.
So the goal is to get her to 3 ounces.
Oh, she has shoes. Hang on.
Okay, let's bring her back in here, Mom. Because you guys really have to go once you guys are done.
Oh, I don't mind.
Oh yeah, I can get out of here too.
You can bring her.
Oh, no, it's because you guys have to go. So that's why I wanted to
Oh.
Oh,
Mommy. Come here. Come here. Come here. You have to show her that you can walk from there to here.
Look
Look.
at you.
Look, Auntie Mel. Oh, good girl. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Well, let's
So-
just see what happens with her potassium and we can go from there.
Okay.
You're still on the lower side, then we can introduce some of those two.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good plan. Get her off the meds and see see what happens.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
does that sound like a good plan?
Yeah.
All
Sounds
right, we'll
good.
keep up with the Elecare, obviously.
I need to change.
Her measurements are like, there's no real pattern, so like they kind of go up and down. So I don't know, is she hard to measure? Is she kind of squirmy when they measure her? Yeah. So it's hard
But
to
are you
tell.
talking about her height?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I need to give her meds. Not meds.
Where are you going?
She wants you to put her shoes.
I like your shoes. Can I see your shoes? Let me see. Are these yours? Oh, I love these. Oh, it's on my leg. I know, it's not fun. Here, you want your shoe?
Here, come here. Oh
What's your
man,
mama?
Celeste. We gotta go. 'Cause before they
Alright, yeah, we'll
close.
see you.
Hang on.
Sorry.
Nene.
No, no, it's
Alright, Mom. Thank you. What time is it gonna be?
It'll
Same?
still have to be in the morning, yeah.
Okay.
So we can do her meds and everything.
Okay. Let's change the diaper. Dirty, dirty. Help mommy, help mommy. Let's change it. Hang on, love. Okay, let's go. I'm just gonna keep your feet on this outfit, okay? Because you have another appointment.
Oh yeah, that's probably the easiest to take her out of.
Yeah. Here. Help mommy. Help mommy. Okay, thank you. Yay! Come on. Let's get your medication. I like this stroller.
Yeah, it takes a lot.
Let's go.
I'm going to get an IV, chest x-ray.
Yes. Yes, yes.
All right, and reports. Do you access?
Yes, it is already access. We're gonna do. I'm sorry, like, look what you did here.
Don't forget your phone charger.
Oh, that's hers. I borrowed it from her. Okay, guys, so hi, it's now 3:20. We got here at the hospital around 9-ish, a little past 9, and we just finished her infusion. We just finished her kidney center appointment. Now we're heading to radiology because we discovered today that she does not have,
Awesome, thank you.
her GJ tube is no longer intact, so they have to replace it. Hi. Say hi. Say hi to Dr. France for me. You ready to go to radiology? Yes? Ready to go? Yes.